We did have is it Balan or Balan?
Who gives a damn?
Yeah,
Wonderworld.
Forgettable Wonderworld.
Okay, so I played this demo and I gotta be honest, I wish I hadn't. I'm actually this demo. I played it and I was like, wow, I'm actually sad right now because this is Yuji Naka. I am sad. Like I had to sit back in my chair and I was like, oh.
It's a really bad demo. It's like if Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg was awful. And that's what this demo was.
I'm really confused what they were doing with this game.
It's the worst demo I've ever played. It's the worst demo I've ever played.
What is it? What do you do in the game?
It looked like it ran smooth.
So let me give you the example why I was annoyed immediately. I was annoyed in the first 30 seconds. I'm gonna tell you why, okay? So I start the game up and I go through the menu. I get on the PS5 because I'm like, you know what? Those adaptive triggers, I have to start taking those into account for things because, you know, maybe they'll do something cool with it. They didn't in this game at all. But I'm going through the menu. Did you guys notice there's no back button in the game?
Yes, every button does the same thing.
Yes.
Every button is confirm and every button is jump.
Yeah. So I was going through. I was like, okay, so let me press. You know, I'll press cross. I'll go through here. All right, I'll go through. I'll check. I like look at the options. Okay, is there anything interesting? Are there graphics modes or any, you know, things like that? And I'm like, oh, nothing. Okay, press circle, and it just confirms again. I'm like, what is this? Every button's confirmed. You have to scroll all the way down and go to back. The button there. I'm like, why is that? But that's what it is in the game. Like every button does the same thing in the game.
Yeah,
there's really weird.
There's 6 jump buttons, and I wanted to jump off a cliff. Like all the face buttons make you jump, the triggers make you jump. Literally, there is no sub commands. This is there's switch costume, which is your shoulder button, and then everything else is jump. Every button is jump, and it feels.
But here's where it gets worse. It gets worse when you start getting your costumes. For some reason, I think there's 80 costumes in this game. Because when you go to the costume menu at the bottom, I was looking at it, I was like, you have 5 of 80. And I'm like, there are 80 costumes in this game. But like, if you're the dragon, you can't jump. You have to switch to the bunny to jump. And then you switch back to the dragon to shoot fire. But you can only have 3 or 4 costumes on you at a time. You have to go back to the middle part to then change back to different costumes and load up and equip them. I don't understand why these weren't just abilities that your main character got that you can switch to on the fly or just gain abilities. It's like they did the Metroidvania, but back in the 90s, like early 90s, before Super Metroid figured it out.
It's a bad game. And you know why it's bad? Because one of the developers is Azrest, and they made Yoshi's New Island, and they made Hey Pikmin for the 3DS, and those games are terrible, and this developer is terrible, and they've now released a $60 hunk of garbage.
No, this thing's not $60.
Good.
It's $70.
It can't be 60. This has to be like a $30 game.
No,
right?
it's a full. I think it's a full price game.
No. I have to see this right now. This cannot be.
This is Square Enix losing its mind and making.
It's $60.
This is $60.
It's a $60 game across the board.
AAA Nights game.
I can't wait till the Xbox One version comes out, dude. That's probably going to be the best one. People are going to forget.
It's so I put it on PlayStation 5. It's weird how the art sucks.
Here's the strategy. Immediately, here's the strategy. Here's how they sell it. Okay, the visuals are already not good. No, the visuals aren't that good, right? If I was them, I'd be like, what are we gonna do? Okay. This is the first 8K PS5 game. And I'm putting it on the box. I'm gonna advertise. I'll be like, you want to see 8K? You buy this game.
Bigger than the logo. It says 8K. Balan.
I'm trying to figure it out for him right now.
I don't know why Sean was hyping this up, because everything that I saw, he's an old school gamer. We can kind of all see, and it never.
Wait a minute, he's not here.
Oh, he's not here, so I'm gonna trash him. He's not. I'll trash him from his face next time too.
I see where this. I see how he's playing this out. I see what happened here. He's not here when Balan comes out, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, let's face it. Sean Balan bitched out. I think we can all agree.
He was hyping this game up, and it never looked good. It never looked, and I never hyped it up on my channel. I'm like, bro, this game doesn't look good. Let's see when it comes out, but it never looked good. And I played the demo too, and I was like, it confirmed what I already saw with my eyes, that it's not good. So I mean, I knew the game wasn't going to be good.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, it's a terrible demo. I think if I had to choose between 2 recent Square Enix releases of Balan, Bowling, whatever the hell this game's called, and that game with the blind guy.
Oh, yeah, Quiet Man.
Quiet Man.
Quiet Man. I think I would choose Quiet Man.
I would actually too. Because Quiet Man was at least interesting in
unironically.
the beginning, and then I'm like, oh, this game's just terrible. That game, I started up, I was mad in the menu.
Well, isn't Quiet Man short?
The demo. It's
Already
already
Quiet Man faster.
Quiet Man's like 2 hours, yeah.
I just imagine like John pushing the same button, like trying every single button on the controller. Are you kidding me?
It's
I
weird,
was like,
yeah.
what is
21st
this?
century.
Like, did
and
your
that's
kid
why-
play the demo? Did your kid play and be like, "This is fun"?
No, even the kid was like, what are you doing?
My daughter would slap me if I made her play that, bro. It'd
Like,
be
we
a
turned- we
swift
turned-
slap to the face.
Like, we turned off monster trucks for this.
She's like, get me Roblox or I'm revolting.
Oh no.
I don't know. Like, they had to release this demo because if they didn't do this and the game came out, it would be worse.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
So-
it's gonna bomb. I can't imagine anybody would sell this. I saw a few people in my comment section because I made a video called "I Hate the Demo for Balan Wonderworld." I had a few people defending it
Tell us
in the
how you really
comment
feel.
section.
Really feel.
There were people that were trying to be like, "It's the beginning of the game. What if they start to make it where you can customize your skills and abilities?" Like, people were just making fan fiction. People were just making up a better game in their head. It's so bad.
They gave it as they went ahead.
What if a better game was being played?
But they gave
What
you
if
the
you can do all the stuff that you can't?
but they jump you ahead to like the fourth world or whatever in the game, right? Like as I was playing through, they dropped it, and I was like, I just don't feel like going through that door, so I'm gonna turn this off now. But like, I played through the first 2 levels now, and then they send you back to the hub world, and they're like, build this tower, and I have no idea why I'm building a tower right now.
Well,
They're just like, build it.
they're definitely going to have the go back with your masks or your costumes to do the earlier levels
Yeah.
to get in it, because it has basically the Mario Stars thing where there's like a bunch of, you got to collect all the Balan statues. And I saw the first world has like 20 statues. I'm not collecting 200 of this. I'm not playing this game.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know who sat down and said this is a great idea. Like, because the game itself is flawed, like fundamentally. Like, it's not like they can be like, you know what, we're gonna delay it to the end of the year and fix it. I don't think there's nothing to
No.
fix.
No, it's
You
just
gotta
bad.
start over. Yeah.
It's just a bad game from design. I mean, Yuji Naka has made some fantastic games in his career. This one, he's gonna wish wasn't on his resume.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but maybe next time.
It's not even worth playing the demo. It's that bad.
I
Like,
think people
playing the
should- I think
demo
people
will
should play
ruin
the
your
demo.
day.
I
No.
would look. People were like destroying at times online, like the medium and stuff. I think we need to see what a baseline bad game is. So yes, I do think the demo is worth playing to see.
Like it runs okay, right? Is it just really boring?
Well,
Yes,
so
it is. It's pretty boring.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
really run that
Right?
well though on the Switch. It runs like crap on the Switch.
So also part of it is there are these weird tricks to make sure it runs as steady as it does, Miss Click. Like, one of the weird things is there are friendly characters in the world. There's like characters that are like little villagers and stuff that are like having a party. When you walk up, they disintegrate. So what it does is the world is constantly like basically being built around you, and it makes it everything feels really disconnected. It feels like a pre-alpha game. It feels like they're trying to still test like the bricks.
I like them. The music was, I think, catchy. I was okay with that. The box art, you said, Jordan. Box art's all right. It's kind of it. Okay, though. You know what? No. The boss fight in the first world, the cinematic before the boss fight and the cinematic after the boss fight were both about 3 times longer than the boss fight itself.
That's true. That opening cutscene is so long and so weird. Where it's like, whoa!
But then you beat the boss, and then it just breaks out into this musical number where everyone's dancing, and the farmer starts dancing with you, and like,
Because it's trying to make you feel good about the horrible experience you're currently playing. It tries to make you feel some joy.
that
with
was the best part. Was the musical at the end, and I'm like, all right, that was all right.
Maybe the game has an amazing credit sequence after you play this horrifically bad game. Then the credits are like, yeah, we're going to make you feel better about wasting $60 on this horrible game that's already discounted for $2 at Walmart right now. You'd be like, that was worth it in the end. I got like a Disney musical. But I've never seen a demo this bad release from any publisher. Like, if there was anyone that this demo convinced to buy the game, wow.
I mean,
I don't-
let's be optimistic. Maybe it'll get PT'd and the game will disappear and we'll just have this demo to remember it.
I think the game's done.
It's coming out on a bad day too. Like it's coming out on a really bad day. Like
It's coming out same day as Monster Hunter, isn't it?
yeah, it's the same day as Monster Hunter Rise.
Ah,
Yeah, like it's a really bad day.
oh man.
Maybe there is no region that this game is going to sell well in. Like it's going to launch in Japan. It's going to sell like 1,000 copies. Monster Hunter is going to sell 3.5 million copies on the same day, and we'll never see it chart. In North America, people are going to be like, "This game came out." And in 25 years, it's going to be worth like $12,000 because only like 12 copies got printed.
I'm buying my copy.
7 of them were sold, and Square Enix bought all the remainders left. And like,
Are we investing in Balan?
no,
And they
Let's
took
invest.
then they took them to a landfill and buried them like the old Atari AT cartridges.
yeah,
yeah.
gonna sit there with ET and they're like, what did we do wrong? Everything.
I'm actually, that made me sad. I was like, this could have been our AAA Nights game.
But I don't understand why they didn't go that route. Why did they just make like a Knights clone, but like with like costumes and you can fly around? Like it's way simpler. It'd be more fun. It's easier to do. Like now you just have this 3D platforming's not easy. There's a reason why people don't make 3D platformers like that. It's much easier to do 2D or something else. 3D is hard to do. It's hard to make a good 3D game, like a 3D platformer. And this game it doesn't stack up. I mean, there's probably gonna be some people that like it though. I think some people will actually like it.
I encourage everyone to download the demo and try it for yourselves. Go ahead.
It's a dare.
Everyone should try it.
AAA Knights game instead, man. This is what we got.
Uh,
Because there's a little bit of a budget behind this game. It's not like it's bare.
I mean, I
bones.
guess.
Like it's not like it's like super small, like indie, like Kickstarter budget. They put some money into it.
I blame Azrest.